All right. Good afternoon, guys. Um, we'll continue from where we stopped yesterday in the chemistry. All right. So I think we stopped at reforming yesterday. The notes are quite explanatory and comprehensive enough. Okay. So the above is an example of a reforming reaction. I told us yesterday. It's a conversion of straight chain hydrocarbons into a branch chain hydrocarbons. And that's the example up there. You have butane being transformed to 2-methyl propane. Have you seen it? Butane being transformed to 2-methyl propane. And not surprisingly, 2-methyl propane is an isomer of butane. All right, we're coming to that gradual process. We're coming to that isomerism. 2-methyl propane is an isomer of butane. All right. Now, octane rating. This is another question. Yeah, that comes out in Jamb questions. Yeah, often I've seen it in Jamb questions, post UME questions. Octane rating is a measure of the performance of the fuel in an engine. All right, the measure of the performance. The measure. Look at it. Rating, from the word rating. The measure of the performance of fuel in an engine, and it is raised by the presence of branch chain hydrocarbons. Branch chain hydrocarbons, and one of the branch chain hydrocarbons are commonly used in raising the octane rating of any fuel is 2,2,4-trimethylpentane. Yes, another Jamb question you have here. 2,2,4-trimethylpentane. That's the structure. Don't worry. When I'm done with the basic compounds, we're now going to naming properly. That is when you can get a clear picture and a comprehensive analysis of how to name compounds appropriately. All right. So you can also call it isooctane or 2,2,4-trimethylpentane. All right. So octane number ranges from 0 to 100, and the heptane, which is C7H16, that produces much knocking, is given the value of 0. And isooctane, which produces little knocking, is given the value of 100. So what does that tell you? It tells you that the higher, all right, the higher the knocking, all right, the lower the value. The higher the knocking tendency, the lower the value of the octane rating. Okay, why? The lower the knocking tendency, the higher the value of the octane rating. Please, let's take note of this. The Jamb question. The higher the knocking tendency of an hydrocarbon, the lower its rating. All right, and the lower its knocking tendency, the higher its rating. Okay, quickly, what's knocking? It's a tapping sound in the cylinder of an ignition engine as a result of abnormal combustion. Those of us that drive cars or have been inside a car when it's moving, and we experience this at times. The tapping sound in the cylinder of an ignition engine as a result of abnormal combustion or incomplete combustion. That is why when you check the exhaust of those kind of cars, you see black deposits, black residues of carbon there. All right. So can be prevented by the addition of branch chain alkane, which is still the 2,2,4-trimethylpentane, or lead tetraethyl. Let's take note of that. Another Jamb question you have there. What is used to prevent knocking? Which hydrocarbon is used to prevent knocking? You can either use lead tetraethyl or 2,2,4-trimethylpentane.